It's about 11:30, maybe 11, somewhere in there, 11:18, 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, April 18th. I just want to give you a look at this Encyclia. I've been having problems with it over the years. I think I had it about 3 or 4 years. I don't know. No, not 3 or 4 years because I don't know. I think I just recently mounted it maybe 2 years ago. And it's been living and dying and living and dying, living and dying, So, um, and that was on the WOG, the West Orchid and Garden. So I decided to bring it out here on the East Orchid and Garden, to maybe give it a living chance. And while I was cleaning out the patio, I'm still in the process of doing that. I'm not trying to kill myself, but a little piece at a time. It's coming eventually. And then Amazon is shipping out things months later, so there's no reason for me to rush. I'm not going to get my supplies in order to complete this project soon. So I might as well take my time. So back to the subject at hand. But, as I was looking at the orchids, moving them from one place to the next, like one area to the next, like from here, the nursery, into the garden, it was time to move the species. So I took a look at it and look what's going on after so many years of living and dying. That's a spike. Yes, it is. Let me take it down so I can make sure that's what it is. Yeah. First I thought it was a root last night. But no, that's a tiny spike. So patience is something that we must endure. I'm just happy. And she created new bulbs. She didn't have any problem spitting out bulbs, here and there. And these are really, really tiny, tiny bulbs. Very tiny. But she's living, and there's a new growth there, down in there. Little tiny new growth. She's living, I would say. And I'm looking forward to that spike. Yes, I am. Or that's not the spike. The spike is here. I'm looking forward. It's hot out here. I'm working. You don't believe me. Let me show you the sweat that's coming off of my forehead. Let me anchor this. Oh my God. Look, that's my forehead. That's water. Ah, my God, it's hot. And yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to that flower. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And have a great, awesome, awesome orchid growing day. I'm very happy. Yeah, so we're going to put her out in the garden. We're going to find her a nice, shady, from what I've experienced with her on the East Orchid and Garden. Uh, Not much sun. She didn't get sun. No, she got shade, and she got a little fertilizer. What is it? What did I give her? I gave her, what did I feed her? A lot of calcium. I gave her fish emulsion. That real stinky stuff. I forget the name of it, but it really, really stinks. And that's what she's been getting, and watering every morning. That's all I gave her. A little spray here, right above the plant. My nails are dirty, of course. Ooh, they are really gross. I had to cut them back. But yeah, I wouldn't spray it directly on her. I would spray the fertilizer here and let it run down into the orchid and then water her. lightly, more like missed her because I didn't want to wash off the fertilizer. So she started growing up. Yeah, it was just this when I brought her out here. She was just looking dead. It's like a new growth in there. Another one, a little tiny something right there. That's exactly what it is. But yeah, patience is something we must endure when it comes to these orchids. And I'm happy that it decided to survive and join the family. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Did I just knock off the... Look what I just did. Now, how I did that, I have no idea. I just knocked off the bulb. I am so upset with myself. Well, at least she tried to flower. Unbelievable. It was just there a second ago. I'm not doing this video. Okay, I'm just finishing up today. It's about 7:50 p.m. And I moved most of the orchids that were in the nursery out here in the garden. I placed them on the bamboo fencing. Got a little flower here. And it smells great. Little sweet scent. And these are keikis. They were in the nursery. All of these are keikis, but I guess they're mature if they're flowering. But it came from the mother plant. But I put the majority of the vandas, there were basically vandas in the nursery that I was protecting. But yeah, and a couple, I put an agrigatum out here. Yeah, so this fencing came in really, really handy. Put a bromeliad up there. It's looking nice. Okay, I'm going to try to point out everything that I stuffed in here. It's quite a bit. Potted Vanda's back there. All Vandas. Basket of Vanda's on the wall back here. They're all stuffed in there. Doesn't look too bad. Let's go on the other side. Yep. Vandas. I stuffed Vandas in the tree quite a bit. Didn't realize how many orchids I had, but I had quite a bit. That's why spending on orchids now has ceased a lot. Vanda, yeah, and I have a couple that are in. Oh, here it is. Vanda in spike, and there are others that are in spike. We have to wait. That Dr. Moat's Vanda is in spike. I forget the name. It's part of my neighbors. They're party animals, but they're good people. And I moved the maxillaria up here because I want to keep an eye on it. I'm waiting for some flowers. Said a spring bloomer, but I don't know. Look like the grammatophyllums are in the lead for spiking. Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's the trash can grammatophyllum, and it's in spike. Here's another random grammatophyllum that I found the bulb, and it's in spike and it's in new growth. Quite a bit of activity on those. Reliable. And then I have the 4-gallon pot grammatophyllums in spike and new growth. So we have something to look forward to while I get that patio together over there. I don't know. Still working on it. Let's go over and take a look. I also wanted to show you the color changes that this desert rose go through. Oh, it just fell off. But it's still beautiful. The flower is still beautiful even after it starts to fade. That's beautiful. To me, that's beautiful. Yeah, but it's getting ready to flower. Again, I love that dark purple. Yeah, so I figure I'd take it out of the sun in hopes that the flower will last a little longer. We'll see. And this is my original desert rose, the pink one. She's getting ready. She's budding, hopefully. Excuse the spotting. I sprayed her with an insecticide, organic, and she didn't like that too much. Got spots on the leaves, but I thought she had some type of mealybug on her. But I don't think she did. She's really pissed now. She's probably going to drop those leaves. But yeah, and yeah, Muff wanted to come out and relax a little bit. I potted up some bromelias today. Stuff them in there. And that one is going to flower. See that flower down in there? Let's see. Finally, I was complaining in a couple of videos back that I have yet to flower one. This is my first. Yeah, very happy about that. That was the only bromelia that I've never flowered. All right, let's go on this. Look at this mess of a patio that I'm still working on. Okay, here we go. That's what's left. The majority of the vandas have been put out in the garden, so tomorrow I'm going to work on taking everything else out of here and putting them in the garden. Still quite a bit to go. I'm not looking forward to it, but I got to do it because we have to pressure wash and clean the floor, clean everything out. That's going on the trash, because I got 5 others. I don't even know if I'm going to put a storage box out here. I think I'll try to find room for it over there in the nursery somewhere. But I don't want any decking in this area. I just want tables for playing spade and gin rummy, that kind of stuff. Nice quiet game of cards and sort of a shade to lay down in and have a drink, friends and family. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, make it livable. But yeah, I still have a bit to work on out here. Oh my God, I didn't realize how much work it was when I told my help that I can do it. Yeah, right. Okay, so whatever I can't get out in the garden, I'm going to throw over here in the decompression area temporarily. And it's packed over here too. What was I thinking, spending money on plants and flowers and orchids and don't have enough room? But yeah, this is the end of the day for me. Yeah, and it's a very nice evening. Had a great day in the garden today. And I want to thank you for coming along. And we'll see you soon. Just want to take another look out here. Yeah, that's another vanda that I missed. I moved out here. And there's another one tucked away back there out of the sun. They're everywhere. Yeah. They're not going to stay, I don't think. They might. I might leave them. I don't know. It all depends on, hurricane season. They have to come down, and I'll just drop them down in that little cubby hole. Or drop them down back there somewhere. Roll up the fence and drop it down. It'll be a lot of prep. I'm not looking forward to hurricane season. It's I think that's in bud. I thought I saw a bud on it today. This is a falcata. It's a Dr. Moat's orchid. There it is. That's what that is. And I could have sworn I have 2 of these. I think I have one on the west garden and one here. But if that's a root, that's a root. But I thought I saw a spike in there somewhere. Okay, forget it. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, happy growing. Let me get something to focus on for a nice thumbprint. Don't know what. Trying not to clutter this place. It's so easily cluttered because I have so much. Oh my goodness. Is that on Happy growing.